Did you know that a single event in the 19th century led to the creation of the modern postal system? It sounds surprising, right? You probably haven't heard of it, but it changed how we communicate forever. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of history, specifically those obscure yet significant events that shaped our world but are rarely talked about. It's easy to overlook some key moments when we're bombarded with the same old stories about wars and famous leaders. But history is filled with hidden gems that had a massive impact on our lives today. So, get comfortable because we're about to explore 10 little-known events that you probably never heard of but definitely should. Let's kick things off with our first event. Number 1 on our list is the Great Emu War of 1932 in Australia. Yes, you heard that right. It wasn't a war against another country, but against emus, large, flightless birds. Farmers were struggling with these birds invading their crops, leading the government to send soldiers to cull them. Surprisingly, the emus proved to be quite elusive, and after a series of comical failures, the military had to retreat. This bizarre conflict highlights the unexpected challenges of wildlife management and government intervention. Next, number 2 is the dancing plague of 1518 in Strasbourg. Imagine people dancing uncontrollably in the streets for days. It all started with one woman, and soon many others joined in. Historians still debate the causes of this strange phenomenon, but it raises fascinating questions about mass hysteria and social dynamics. Moving on to number 3, we have the Pig War of 1859 between the United States and Britain. This peculiar conflict stemmed from a boundary dispute that escalated when an American farmer shot a British-owned pig. Thankfully, no one was seriously hurt, but it serves as a wild reminder of how small disputes can lead to larger tensions. Lastly, number 4 is the Great Molasses Flood of 1919 in Boston. A massive tank filled with molasses burst, flooding the streets and tragically killing 21 people. This unusual disaster serves as a stark reminder of how industrial accidents can have devastating consequences, even from something that seems harmless. Now let's get to the event that really takes the cake. Number 5, the Taiping Rebellion from 1850 to 1864. This was one of the deadliest conflicts in history, resulting in an estimated 20 million deaths. It all began when a man named Hung Quan claimed to be the younger brother of Jesus Christ and led a massive revolt against the Qing dynasty in China. His vision for a new society included radical reforms, but the rebellion caused chaos and destruction that lasted over a decade. The Taiping Rebellion significantly weakened the Qing dynasty and paved the way for modernization in China, marking a pivotal moment in Chinese history. But wait, we still have more obscure events to cover. Number 6 is the Radium Girls of the 1920s. These factory workers painted watch dials with radium paint, unaware of its dangers. Many suffered severe health issues, leading to landmark legal cases that changed labor laws. Their struggle for rights is a crucial part of history that often goes unnoticed. Next, number 7 is the 1927 Great Mississippi Flood, which displaced hundreds of thousands of people and highlighted the need for improved flood control policies in the United States. This disaster reshaped urban planning and safety measures in the American South. For number 8, we have the Hungarian Revolution of 1956. This nationwide revolt against Soviet-imposed policies showcased the struggle for independence in Eastern Europe. Though it was ultimately crushed, it remains a significant moment in the Cold War era. Number 9 is the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand, often recognized as the spark that ignited World War I. However, did you know there was a failed assassination attempt just days before the successful one? This twist shows how close history can come to changing direction. Finally, for number 10, we have the invention of the modern refrigerator. While it may seem mundane, this innovation revolutionized food preservation, impacting daily life and public health in ways we often take for granted. So there you have it. 10 obscure events that shaped history in meaningful ways. From the Great Emu War to the Taiping Rebellion, these stories remind us that history is full of surprises and important lessons. They show us how seemingly minor moments can lead to significant changes in society, culture, and even politics. What do you think about these events? Did any particularly surprise you? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more fascinating historical content. And don't forget to check out my other videos where we dive into even more intriguing stories from the past. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.